Travis and Rebecca. Today we want to share a story with you that happened about 5 years ago. It's kind of a tragic story, but it actually ends pretty well, so we wanted to share that with you, of how the enemy can have bad things happen, but how God always can bring good out of it. So, Travis, set us up.
So we're big bike riders. We love to get out and just enjoy the outdoors with each other and as a family. And so this is when Zoe was about, 5-6 months old?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when kids are that young, you got a lot of stuff. And so we've got my bike, we've got a tag along, what are those things called?
Trailer, bike trailer.
A bike trailer. Like enclosed trailer, and then we had Zoe in her car seat strapped into the bike trailer, and so extra safe. She's got a lot of padding around her. She's good. We're pretty experienced bike riders. I only fall every other time that I ride my bike.
Yeah.
So I figure that's pretty good.
And Travis no longer needs training wheels.
I
So
did get them off just
we're
before.
really
Yes.
proud of him.
I'm doing good. On my tricycle too, so no more training wheels on my tricycle. And so we're riding down our street. We're living in Roseville at the time, and we're just riding down this bike trail, and it comes to an intersection. And I need to, push the little walk button, and then immediately the walk sign for us comes up. But right then, a car drives up, and I totally thought this guy sees us. And he stops, but he's looking left, and he's about ready to make a right turn, and we're right there. And so I think he sees us, and I start pedaling out because we've got the green go on our side, and he starts rolling forward. And I'm looking at him, and he's still looking left, and we're coming from the right, and he's rolling forward, now rolling over me. I start pounding on his hood as hard as I can, and he's still rolling, and Rebecca is screaming, and he begins to turn his wheel and turn right, literally right over me and Zoe. And eventually...
I'm behind, watching all this happen, screaming. In fact, people in the intersection can see what's happening, so they're all honking their horns, slowing down. The guy's about to accelerate. So I jump off my bike, I run in front of me, and I'm holding the bike trailer, and I'm running with the car that's accelerating to keep the bike trailer just a couple inches away ahead of his front right tire.
And I'm literally going under the car as it's coming over me, and I'm like, oh gosh, this guy better stop.
Oh, it was terrible.
So he finally looks at me as I'm just under the hood, and his eyes are big as saucers. And he slams on the brake. He's an older gentleman in his
older than us.
70s,
We don't know.
80s probably.
We'll be there soon.
He stops. The car is halfway over me, fully over
The bike
Zoe's
trailer.
bike trailer. And so we get out. Rebecca's trying to get Zoe out of there. I'm trying to get Zoe out. I was kind of stuck under the car. And so we get Zoe out.
Amazing. She's completely unharmed.
Not a scratch on her.
But as we pull her out of her car seat, out of the bike trailer, we realize the entire tire is on top of the bike trailer. We actually had a tire mark over the bike trailer. We have no doubt in our mind that angels were with us that day, completely surrounding Zoe and protecting her.
Yeah.
So we pull Zoe out. I'm shaking. I'm just frantic. Somebody had called 911. All the emergency vehicles show up. They confirm that Life Flight is on the way. They thought for sure it was a fatality.
Yeah.
They couldn't believe that this was a little girl that was in that bike trailer that everybody saw was completely compressed underneath the underneath that car tire. A lady pulls up who ended up being our neighbor moving in that day. She holds Zoe, and our attention begins to turn to the driver of the car.
Yeah. He was beside himself. I got to chat with him, and I had one little scratch on my ankle, which was fine, and so I was okay. Zoe was okay. Rebecca was shooken up, but okay. And the gentleman was beside himself. One of the first things he said to me was, "I just got back from my best friend's funeral, and he was so sorry. He couldn't fathom what he had just done. It was a total accident. I almost did the exact same thing like 3 days later.
Yeah, we've all done it.
Looking left, I started rolling forward, and I was like, and I had a flashback to me going under the car, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's how easy it was to do this. So we thought, we want to extend grace. We've done dumb things.
Yep.
And things that we totally didn't mean to do, things that we even meant to do that God still forgave us for. And so we thought, we want to extend that same grace and forgiveness and love to this guy. So we ended up inviting him over to our house. He probably thought we were about to sue him or something like that.
No.
But we just said, you know what? Come on into our home. Here's Zoe.
We thought it was really important that our boys meet him and that we had the chance face to face to extend forgiveness. Because this is the kind of incident that could have been really traumatic and painful in a negative way, that we might resent this man or have bitterness.
Or not want to bike ride ever again, or live in fear.
Exactly. We did not want fear to have any foothold in our life going forward. So we invited the gentleman over, and we said the number one reason why we wanted to see you today is just to tell you that we love you, we are for you, we forgive you, and we wanted you to hold Zoe. We wanted you to understand that her life is good, her life is better.
And her name means abundant life.
Yes. So we basically shared the gospel, the good news of Jesus, with this man. Our boys made him cards, and we just welcomed him into our home. We said that he was welcome to come over for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whenever. We didn't know what his family situation was, and he got to hear the gospel that day, and with us got to be the hands and feet of Jesus. And it really reminded us that whether there's an unexpected or an inconvenient circumstance, look for the good. You can always find the gold of a situation, not just the dirt.
It's always there. Look for it, and you'll see it.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Hey! Thanks for watching this video.
If you want more awesomeness like this video, make sure to check out our parents' website at
Awesomeness.com.